It was July 2011. I was at a coffee shop. While I was drinking a nice warm cup of tea while I was surfing the web, I later decided to go on YouTube and search for SpongeBob episodes. I saw that one had a pretty weird title, Goodbye SpongeBob Lost Episode. I thought he would run away from home, similar to the episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob. In this episode, still curious, I clicked on the video. The page took 15 minutes to load for some reason. After all the loading, the episode started with the opening theme. After SpongeBob played his nose like a flute, it went to black for 2 seconds. Then it cut to the title card. The text was in white, and the background was a tombstone with the text read, Goodbye SpongeBob. The episode started with SpongeBob watching TV with Gary, and then there was a knock on the door. Sandy said she'll go on a family vacation for 2 weeks. SpongeBob said he'll miss her, and he gave her a hug and said goodbye. A time title card then popped up reading, 18 hours later. It then cut to SpongeBob reading a newspaper on the couch. Then, there was a loud knock on the door. I almost spilled my tea. I also muted my volume a little. Patrick comes in through the door urgently with a depressed face and said that Sandy died in a plane crash due to a drunk pilot. SpongeBob let out his normal laugh. Haha, good one, Patrick, he chuckled. Patrick then has a serious look on his face and a stern voice saying, It wasn't a joke. She died for real. SpongeBob then started breaking down into tears and then runs to his bedroom. The next day, time title card pops up and Bubbles transitions to splash on the screen. It was Sandy's funeral. Patrick's parents, Patrick, Mr. Krabs, Mama Krabs, Gary, Pearl, and SpongeBob were all sobbing. There was a loud static noise instead of the actual tears. Squidward was there, but he wasn't sobbing at all. He was laughing. It cut to a shot of Sandy. She was drawn in the same hyperrealistic style as Bart's corpse. It then cut back to black to 25 seconds, and then it showed SpongeBob at his desk. From procrastination, in front of him was a sheet of paper, and with a paper and pencil, and he started writing. He spoke out as he wrote. Here's what he wrote. Without Sandy in my life, I am nothing. She made me and Patrick where we are today, and I am thankful for her. But now, with her dead, I just have no purpose in life. I cannot live without Sandy. If she is dead, then I want to be dead. Goodbye, people. I am really sorry if I'm hurting anyone for doing this, but I can't just live like this without Sandy. If anyone finds this note, then I am longer dead. Goodbye, cruel world. There was no noise after that, except for SpongeBob saying farewell, and a realistic tear came out of his eye. The tear looked like a drop of water was rolling down my laptop screen. It then cuts to a rope hanging from the ceiling. SpongeBob brings a noose around his neck and stands up on the stool. He sighs sadly and kicks the stool from underneath him. His body drops faster than a lead balloon. SpongeBob just stayed there. There was no audio around at all. It was just dead silent. Then blood oozing out of his nose holes, and the blood looked realistic. It wasn't your typical cartoon blood. Creepy images started flashing on the screen. At the bottom one which read R.I.P. SpongeBob. The camera then cuts to static, and then it cuts to the credits. However, it's only listed written by Steven Hillenburg, which was the creator of the show himself. I was scared after seeing that crap. Why would Steven Hillenburg make an episode this disturbing? If you see that episode anywhere, do not watch it, and beware. The video was taken down shortly afterwards because of a copyright claim by Viacom. Thank God it did, because I don't want to ever see that episode again.